Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick walkthrough. I'm going to try to do a quick walkthrough of this release that we're coming out with. Probably about the 5th time I've done this, and they all end up being too long, so I just want to let you know up front that I'm just going to dive into this, and I'm going to try to touch on some quick info about what we're coming up with our 1.50 release, which should be out in a week-ish, and just kind of give you a sort of high-level overview of what to expect. Let me go over, so this is my bot that I'm running. We've redone the dashboard again. Now we have this profits graph, PL metrics over here, profit and loss. These are my actual balances on the exchange, and then we have this whole order list down here. These are all, the order list has been in the bot before. I think the balances we had in one way or another. These are new, and we just wanted to give you a better overview of what the bot's doing. I actually have more action on paper trading, and I can see here I have some USDT that have been going through, some USDC. We do it for today, this week, this month, this year. This is a new year, so you know this is all brand new stuff over here. I can see over here on my charting what my daily and cumulative profits are for this quote asset. USDT is where I'm doing most of the action, so I can see again my chart is going in the right direction. These are real fake play money assets that the bot is tracking that I have configured. So this is going to include your quotes and what your assets you're buying into. In this case, I am running Link and Matic, SHIB on some of these trades, and so those are going to show up here. ADA, right? I got some of this I'll show you in a second on the paper trading, and so that's going to show up along with the BTC DAI. I don't know about USD. I have to look at that. USDT, USDC. Oh yeah, I know what this is. Yeah, this is because Binance US used to have USD, and we haven't taken this out of the bot yet, but nothing uses USD, and it's just configured as a quote. So on the 1.50 release, this won't be there. But anyway, that's what that's for. And I can also see really quick all my orders down here, and I have all kinds of ways I can filter, buy and sell. We have this notion now of order types, bot and a manual. Just really quick, we added this flag in the database that tells you the bot made this order, or a manual is you did the order, right? You did a manual buy sell. So now we're breaking all that out as well. All the fees and assets are broken out correctly. BTC, USDC, I know for a fact this is a 0 fee pair, and so that's why I'm trading it. And then we tell you per order what the fee is and what side we're taking it out at. That's one of the things we really worked on with the bot, is fixing all the fees, and it's more complication than I want to talk about. Live trading really quick. I don't have anything going on now, but I wanted to show you how we've dialed all this in. This was actually a pair that I was trading earlier in the week or last week, and I was testing it, or maybe the week before. And I just wanted to show you real quick how we're dealing with fees now. This is actual real data that the bot did. These low values, I was testing some other things. So, obviously a 2 cent P&L is not what I would be looking for, if I'm scalping and I want at least 1% on all these. But I was testing some things here. So that's why those numbers are low, but I'm just showing this because, again, these are all something I can show on the exchange. If I go over real quick to my Binance US account and I look 7:33:06 a.m., let me look at this order. And then if I go down here, this is all UTC based, but it's basically 7:33:06. This was my order here. So this is my fee, 00198. Which completely matches perfectly. The total USDT I was charged 14.823. Again, 14.8236. Yep, that's right. This actually is something where we think we're a little better. because we straightened out all the fees and everything across the board, across all exchanges. We do all the calculations correctly now. Binance is going to show that I got 33 filled on that, but in actuality what I got filled was after fees was 32.8. So we know for a fact that this is correct because we actually had to run some tests on the orders because we couldn't get a lot of the math to line up, and Binance doesn't tell you that's what they're doing. They will just tell you, hey, this is what you're filled at, but this is pre fee applied, and so once you apply this AVAX fee to that, then you get our number. So I just wanted to show that because we're tracking that really tight. Go over then to the sell, and again it's sold 0.32. so if we look here, yep, 0.32, and this is what we ended up getting for our sale. And if you kind of just quickly eyeball the math, you'll see, yeah, it's like 2 cents difference. Binance took a fee out of 8 cents, almost 9 cents for that. And if we look at what the fee is here, yep, 0.874. And that's our price, time, everything. So basically, just wanted to say really quick that we spent a lot of time rewriting the engine and really figuring out how everybody's doing fees, going through their API documentation to get all this stuff straight. And now because every exchange doesn't do fees the same, the bot handles all that stuff now, whereas before it didn't do a good job of that. And a quick example is, so Binance, the rule is when you buy, the fee comes out of the base. When you sell, the fee comes out of the quote. Coinbase, this is reversed. When you buy, the fee comes out of the quote. When you sell, it comes out of the base. So we show all this stuff now in these columns, and this trading, this trade list is actually, we just wanted to put a lot more detail in here so you can see everything. Quickly, we also added a little thing where you can toggle everything on or off. If you just want to look at, focus on one of them, you can do that, right? You can click on one and open it. Or again, toggle them all back on. So yeah, just a lot of UI updates that we did. This is my paper trading, and really quick, I'm just going to show, we got some new hover states. This guy. So I have on this pair, we have this called total gain lock, again, all associated with fees. I know my fee schedule for a fact on Binance US is 0.6%. So we pull all that info in now, and then we give you a setting actually, and we'll probably make this required or by default later, but you can enable this total gain lock, and then the exit percentage for your P&L is all calculated post fees and everything. So that's like a really good thing that we really enjoying now, and it makes sense. Obviously, that's how it should be, and we didn't do that before. We were just doing price. So you'll have, with the update, a better you'll just have a better way to get actual percentage that you want on your gain for your exit. So we tell you up front here when you hover that that's what is enabled and what it is. You can hover over the strategy here now, and you can get a quick list of all your settings. Again, true gain lock is in there. We don't tell you what the fee is there, but because these are all just the settings for this BB strategy that I've done. But again, this is all up front. You can see it. And if you have a bunch of pairs here, you can just kind of hover over, and this one I can see in my BB, it has RSI in here. So this just gives you an overview. It's like, okay, I know what I'm running on all of these. And again, we also tell you, in this case, this is your period for the candles, and this one has DCA enabled here. So, or actually, I think it was DCA happened, and so then it flips on, and again, you can see here DCA is on there as well. So we just show you that stuff up front so you can see it without having to go and click into each one. Now, if I go in and click into it really quick, we get all the same info that we had before. We updated our trading view chart, so that is up to date. It's kind of interesting that you can buy on the up if you want. So we can see here that this this band crossed, which is kind of cool. And while the overall trend is up, we were still able to get a trade in here. So we got that. The other thing I wanted to mention too really quick is we do have this trend property here, which basically will tell you, it tries to tell you, where the trend of that pair is too. So that's another thing you can see, like, it'll say down, sideways, or up. It's saying right now overall their trend is sideways on here. I'm not sure how off the top of my head that's calculated, but basically this will change. And then it's another thing to give you an idea of just if you're looking at the screen, what's my performance, what am I getting out of this. Backtesting hasn't changed. Right now I'm only using 2 strategies, and again, this is pretty much we've just been refining this over the releases. Really quick, liquidity ranking. Now we have a way to help you choose which pair you want to test. So once you get the bot, you can kind of read into this more, but we made this score, this volatility adjusted liquidity score, that will basically score these pairs for you. So I'll show you an example here, because BTC has the most liquidity and volatility. Sol is USDT is 4 here, which is interesting. And then I actually wouldn't expect BTC USDC here, but it's the second on the list. Now if I go over to our top volume list, which just ranks them by volume, we can see that Sol is number 2 here. And I know this because I checked this before. So this gives you 2 ways to look at, what do I want to trade. I don't know what could be good. Traditionally you would go on the exchange and you would just go look at what the prices are on the exchange, but here we build it into, and we give you some little helpers into backtesting. So you click that and it just add and fill in everything there. I'm not going to do that. Settings, really quick. This is where we can manage all of our settings. You can save them on a backtest when you create them, and then here you can again get all the info. You can start another backtest with them directly, a paper trade, go straight to a live trade. You can edit them, share them. So if I copy this to my clipboard, now it's, I can go paste these on Twitter or Telegram, or put them on my website, whatever, right? And if you wanted to import them, we paste them. You got somebody else's settings, and then it's like, okay, this is right. So then I could save them, and now I have a new set of settings here, and then I can manage them or do whatever. And so this is the way we facilitate managing, sharing. We've always been upfront with settings, and so we just wanted to have a place where all this stuff worked, and that's what managed settings does. You can dive into this more when you get a version of the bot. Configuration, we've again just dialed in the UI more. This is where you set your manual buy sell confirmation, so a little pop-up will appear if you wanted, asking you to confirm, do you really want to buy, do you really want to sell. The engine is on a predefined tick loop, like basically an event loop. So it's set by default to 5 seconds. Here you can set it to 1 if you want. I don't think you'd need to, but I don't know. We allow you to do that basically. I'm not going to show the account because that is my key, and I don't want to blur it out right now. This is where we have the exchange settings for Binance, and what I wanted to mention really quick was we provide you with the fee schedule from the exchange. So you can see here there are some 0 fee pairs, and I am trading one of them, which is BTC USDC, just because it has a 0 fee on it. And so you can see that that's what I get there. Otherwise, I'm at 0.6% for the rest of my stuff. That's my tier. So we pull all that stuff in here, and then you can see some other nerd data like, min, max amount, and this min notional value, if you want to delve into that more. The other thing I'm going to mention really quick, paper trading. This is where you set all of your play money balances. If I wanted to maybe change my ETH capital to 5, I put a new number, boom, hit the little reload button. Now this is 5. So here is where you manage all of your capital for your paper trading and everything. And actually, if I go back over to here on the balances now, I see that I have 5 ETH, right? So it's like that's where you configure all of that stuff for your balances, is over here in the settings under paper trading. Right now you can see that how much capital I have tied up from my starting, and the same for USDC. So that'll give you an example of that. And again, you can change any of these you want. I'm not going to change these, but you could cheat and add 10,000 here, and then you'd have more capital. But I'm just doing this for math and testing purposes, so I just let it ride. Plugins, stay tuned on that. Not even going to talk about maintenance, not really relevant. We're going to get rid of that. You can reset the database here. You can which basically wipes out all of your pairs, orders, everything. It just keeps your strategies and your account settings and your exchange configuration. So if you wanted to, you could reset your database and just zero everything out, clear it, start all over without having to reset it up. Other than that, you can set your you can reset all of your orders just for live trading here. It doesn't get rid of your pairs, just clears the database for your orders and your fills. And the same for paper trades. And we give you the number of orders here. So if you have paper trading that you've been running, and maybe like you have 1,000 orders or something, I don't know, you want to get rid of them, this is where you would do that. So that's what you get on this configuration section. Quickly here, this is our tutorial section. We're going to be adding more of this year as we make more videos, and you can click on one, and then it basically shows our YouTube video for it. So as we add more tutorial videos, those will be showing up here. And then lastly, this is all the documentation section. You can see set up. Some of these images are a little out of date now, so we'll be updating those, don't worry. But for the most part, yeah, this was our old dashboard. It should be fairly current. Everything's in black and white. I don't know, we'll change that. We just did that for other reasons, intentional, but we'll be putting it back in so they'll look good. Yeah, this just gives you all of basically all the settings and everything here. So that's it. I just wanted to kind of do as quick as I could run through of everything. We're really excited about this release. We've been working on it really hard. We've fixed a lot of things that were potential issues before, and we just wanted to tighten it up, make it faster, feel lighter weight, and basically get everybody ready for this bull run we have in 2024, because it's going to be big, obviously. Where we saw Bitcoin just yesterday jump up like 3,000 bucks in 24 hours, right? So it's like we're getting into all that stuff. Who knows what the ETF is going to do, but we'll see. And in the meantime, we got to get this out. We got to get everybody positioned that wants to trade, and just give them the tools to go. So hope this was informative. It wasn't too long, and we'll see you again in other videos later. Bye.